Making his way to the ring, that's a cold not weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion.
Still competing in NXT when the Shield was running roughshod. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and this man, Roman Reigns. And we knew the future was bright, but no one quite expected Reigns to have the impact on the WWE Universe that he had since the NXT days. He carries this business on his broad shoulders and will continue to do so well into the future. Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop me, try. Good luck with that. 2 minutes for to meet the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And Rollins way to be an all-time great.
Even
Wonder among men is here.
weighing in at 380
The earth is trembling with each step. I would do anything not to get stuck inside the ring with Braun Strowman. Oh, fine, I would pay all of my bank account to watch you get these hands. So, right, that's for the heat. Hey, Michael, don't that time you through you? Man, I stood up for myself. I would run away and hide the locker room like a little girl. I remember things slightly differently. I was there too. But someone is going to get these hands. One of the biggest underdogs in WWE history. True Cinderella story. After being told he could no longer compete inside the WWE ring, Daniel Bryan fought long and fought hard and recaptured his dream and refuses to let go. It was on the big stage of WrestleMania where Daniel Bryan realized his dream, capturing the WWE Championship. I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready. Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
He's from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds. He's their Continental Champion,
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as one of the Shields with Reigns and Ambrose. The King Slayer set for action. We've seen it time and time again. When the Giants compete in the ring, he possesses devastating speed and can run circles around most of his opponents. What a stop! Good grief. This match heads outside. Things can go south real quick. Let's hope not. Breakneck speed will hurt for him. Beautiful technique. Harsh impact. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess. He got to get himself out of it now. It's safe to say he had his opponent well scouted there. Brilliant analysis, Saxton. Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be. You got it. This doesn't look good, Mark. Yeah, this is how people end up getting hurt. Needless to say, Brian, when it comes to Braun Strowman, you simply not going to overpower him. That in mind, though, what should the approach be when facing the monster of a man? Let's see, hope to get lucky? No, in all seriousness, if you're facing Braun Strowman, you need all the luck in the world just to survive. No, that you should play Braun. So, the architect is rolling down. The Braun's not needed to against Braun Strowman. I'd say Kalisto was more than really lucky when he had to struggle to wear loss in a dumpster match. Kalisto was certainly lucky in that night. By the record, Kalisto waiting for the king of fight. In reality, I'd say he walked away a little from Strowman's proposed match obliteration of it. There he goes, crashed to the floor. Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds. I know it's early, but he has to do something. Not sure how much he has left. Reigns sizing up the talented. There it is. What a collision. That should do it. Big victory in the fatal four-way. Now let's get a little look at some of the highlights of that one. Top match wasn't very memorable, but Superstar showed a couple of things that doing something things. There's your wrap-up. The last competitor standing. Very nicely done. And you can tell it took every ounce of energy in that body to pick up that last elimination. Very nicely done. No denying that was a Survivor Series match for the ages. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this. Where's that? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Somebody's thinking each other. You're the competition. I'm into Mr. Fierce like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till they neck get soft. Come to see me, I'm being simple. Every time I be busting up like a dimple. Stay in my claim to fame. To keep it with the bad young brother, step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show top yet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And here is the big dog.
And here's the fire. Weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal
What's this?
Champion.
I think it's about to be a highlight reel. The Roman Reigns once told me he carries his family legacy as a badge of honor that fuels his confidence. That cannot. Oh, the referee needs to get control of this.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
Let me tell you, that thing is heavy. That's for the championship.
Oh, man, that one landed square, too.
Vicious. We're done. Out there and pull snake out. There he goes, crashing to the floor. For years, guys, the Intercontinental Championship somehow eluded Roman Reigns, but that will change in November 2017 when the Big Dog defeated The Miz to capture the title.
And not only did that victory over The Miz give Reigns the Intercontinental Championship, Michael, but it also made him a prestigious Grand Slam champion.
Not too long ago, Reigns' Intercontinental Championship victory made the Grand Slam champion. And the ironic thing is, the win came against The Miz, who's also a Grand Slam champion.
It's almost hard to believe, considering just how few superstars can call themselves.
Here it comes, Michael.
That's what's up.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Man, almost broken in half there.
Whoa.
Can he end it here? Roman Reigns lives by mottos like one versus all, and I can, I did, I will again. Roman's the big dog, and when you're the big dog, you can have a lot of enemies on that one. Or the barrier.
Here we go, back inside the ring. If history has shown us anything when it comes to Roman Reigns, it's that the man is fearless. And when the big dog is on the hunt, opposing superstars better beware.
We all know that Roman Reigns is not going to back down from a fight. Reigns will defend the Roman Empire with everything he's got. Roman's the only one defending it. He's okay with that, too.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that might have just broken something. R-Truth doing a little dancing now. He's in big trouble. Look at R-Truth, kid. There's no doubt about it, he's in trouble. And that's the truth. R-Truth needs to get deep and find that little something extra here, or this is going to be over. He's out there at the match land. He's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole. I'm not sure he can. Devastating elbow. Guys, I'm talking to superstars who competed in Iron Man matches. Each and every one of them said that there's almost no preparing for the grueling nature of this contest. This does not look good for R-Truth. But R-Truth can. There's no doubt about it, he's in trouble. And that's the truth. It is not looking good for R-Truth. Hook them and crank it up whenever the mood strikes him. Wow, I thought he was a golfer. Scoop slam. This is clearly not the same competitor who started this match in such great shape. He is hurt. Whenever the mood strikes him, R-Truth is preaching the truth as he knows it. He's got to hurt. He doesn't want to get counted out here. It's certainly not on his side. Great athleticism. Roman Reigns looking a bit uneasy here. Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys. I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what. What's up? Can he finish the job? He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole. It's a reversal. Big punch by his person can take much more of this. And Roman Reigns is not looking good. There's a good chance he can't recover from this. The big dog is losing his stride right about now. Right in close here, guys. What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole. This isn't where he wants to be, guys. He needs to get back inside that ring. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. He goes for the cover. Could you believe this? R-Truth is speaking truth to power right now. Here comes Michael. Oh, that's what's up. Here's his moment, Michael. Here's a cover. We gotta go. Kick out. Take more than that. Unceremoniously deposited down.
truth and something that. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though. Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. Oh, it just goes along with the territory. And he knows that. I doubt he's not that concerned at this point. This isn't his first rodeo. He had to expect to take on some offense here tonight. Reigns has identified the target. Stand by. Should Roman Reigns try to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing? He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment.
With your imagination, little Jimmy hurts.
R-Truth takes his shoulders down early. And he kicks out two.
Gonna take more than that.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
When this guy's on, look out.
It's suplex. What is keeping Roman Reigns going at this point? And I'm not sure he even knows where he is.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Oh, what's up? What an assault on the shoulders on the mat.
And you gotta be fine.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
He's playing with it now.
Here we go. That's an exclamation point on the end of the match, guys. Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Enemy scores for every fall.
Oh boy, he is rolling. This might be it. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him.
Too bad it was awfully executed, though. R-Truth clearly out of his element here. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing. If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack. Oh boy, he is rolling. That's how you use the ropes to your advantage. Shoulder attack. Cover here. And it's R-Truth able to stop the count.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Oh, look at this. R-Truth is preaching the truth as he knows it. Oh!
Things have gotten much worse for Roman Reigns. He could be out of this match.
He may very well be running on instinct. Let's take a look at the replay. That's highlight reel material right there.
Jumped down deep and gets the shoulder up.
How did he do that? Face destroyed. He's too quick for him now. Oh, close line. Forcefully delivered. Shoulders on that. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Roman Reigns may have it.
Trying to go past the impact. I don't like how this is looking for him. He leaves no doubt right there. He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Here he goes.
He's running off fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Look at this. That should do it right there.
Two. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow. What's it going to take?
Irish whip.
Oh boy, he is rolling. comes Michael. Oh, that's what's up. We may be looking at our win.
He could bring us a point. Two. Gets the shoulder up loud. What's it going to take?
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Our truth has him in his sights. We know what this means. It's there.
Man, that was vicious.
And what is the two? Kick out. You can see the frustration starting to build.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Roman Reigns saw that again. Our truth with a nice reversal. Stop. Slightly authority. Ooh, what impact. They break it. 1, 2. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt. Still in it.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him.
Here comes Michael.
Oh, that's what's up. Wow, what a gritty performance.
Here comes our triple facebuster.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
It could be over here. 2, 3. This is what makes it one of the best in the business. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing in a move like that. Come on, pump it up.
Let's take one more look at what made this Iron Man match so entertaining.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. And there's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste. It is unbelievable.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match.
Look who's in the house.
The following contest is an making her way to the ring from England.
From the start, Paige dared to be different. Paige dared to stand out, and she has benefited from that mindset. Guys, remember on Raw a few years ago when Paige made her WWE debut and won the Women's Championship? It's truly unforgettable night, not only for Paige, but the entire WWE universe. Paige has revolutionized the game since that very night. And it was that night where we began the transformation from the Divas Revolution to the Women's Evolution. By the time it square up. Oh, you don't have any hair. You got the point.
And Sonya Devlin.
Every time you see Sonya Deville step in the ring, she improves a little bit more. She's a little bit faster, a little bit tougher. The sky is the limit for that ring. Sonya Deville, such a force in the women's division, from topping up in 2015 to NXT in 2017. What a name she's beginning to make for herself in the WWE Universe. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be something out. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
When you have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match.
Straight forward.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Uh-oh. Watch out.
Toss into the turnbuckle.
Oh, hang on for dear life.
Power bomb.
That might be it.
She's absorbing some offense here, though we've seen her come back from worse in the past.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Look at Sonya Deville. She better do something fast. And she breaks free. I don't know how she did it. That was impressive. You gotta believe this one's over. She's in a bad way here, Byron. Don't cover up yet, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a big fight feel in the arena tonight, which comes as no surprise. It's not every day you see an Iron Man match like this. Look at her looking. She's in the zone now. Oh, Paige with a Paige turn. Nice. Shut it down. Can that beat Sonya Deville? Look what we got here. Now we got a party. Anytime I see an Iron Man match, I can't help but be taken back to October of 2015. And then now, legendary match. This could be it. Speaking of the legendary family Sasha match that Bill was talking about, we should mention that the match will go down in history as the first time women's superstars headlined on an NXT takeover event. And at the end, the history books will show that it was Bayley walking away the picture. 3 falls to 2. Paige coming over to show it out here. Watching this match, guys, I can't help but be reminded of the classic WrestleMania 12 encounter between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Without a doubt, a main event through the ages. Right knee, right between the shoulder blades. Sonya Deville has been wrecked up pretty hard here. This might just be the end of the road for her here, guys. Give her credit, though, guys. She may be on the wrong end of this battle right now, but she is showing absolutely right. It's over. As Tyler mentioned, the WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match was without a question a legendary encounter. There's one relief. This one's over, guys. And it's always so
impossible to get out of that. Oh, and starting the girl says, not this time. You know, guys, when it comes to Iron Man matches, I have to say that gaining an early advantage over your opponent, she told me. And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago. There's a pin now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, just barely gets out of the way. Oh, you just ask her to get this girl up off that, man. She tried. She goes for the cover. Let's keep this competitive going. He's still in this one. She's ready to crank it up at the drop of the hat. Game, set, match, this one. The result of this woman is showing right now is absolutely unreal. I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Colin. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Slung away all the way back here. The force of that impact should put it into this game. He's going to do it right. She sneaks out in there. She is on fire. Look at Sonya Deville. Harsh impact. Taking care of it. Could that be Paige? Not sure Paige should be quite so animated. She wants to do this in the ring. So you're going to see here. Beautiful technique. She's fighting for it. She looks like she Paige coming back from that one. This could do it. And she kicks out. Nazi performance. He's able to get out of the way. And it's a close reflex. Starting to feel the pressure here, guys. And at this point, even the slightest mistake can cost what is winning the match. Paige Turner. What a move by Paige. She goes to the cover. That. She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she could take. Back in full control now. Look at this. This could be it. And so the girl says, not this time. I think she's trying to prove a point here. That has got to be it. We may be in a flat way here. I'd say her friend. She gets out of it. She has the move right now, Michael. So move. She goes to the back. I don't even know. And she turns it around. It's just like so. The champion. And here's the thing. 2, 3. Look at that. This one is over. Back to you to the cover. She picks for two. It's still the tape. She goes to the cover. And she kicks up the right for these. Yeah, things might be hurting, but she's not winning. They're not saving it. She better do something fast. No, she escapes it. With Michael, she had it locked in fully, Michael. Starting to stand for her. And you can't help but wonder how much of this she can sustain. But she's definitely brought her A game here tonight. I fully expect her to bounce back from this. Hey. And there it is, boys. This one, she goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. This is not where she wants to be. At this point, it's going to look at how much she can figure it out. Looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent. And now she's paid for it. Yeah, but she still appears to be winning this match, at least from my standpoint. With a Paige Turner. That's it. That's what she needed. Paige has all the confidence in the world, which is probably why she's so successful. Paige being able to show up here. I mean, she feels foolish running off now. Paige just changed the momentum of this match. She goes for the cover. 2. Beginning to take some heat here. Looks like their chance is starting to dwindle. I really expected much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty shocked to see her absorb so much punishment. Well, she still seems to be in good shape, though. Her opponent is really going to have to pull her out here if she expects to be back in this match. She got the shoulder every time. I can't believe what we're seeing here. When she gets to the top rope, you look at she's carrying nicely now. Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. She's a lady that can crank it off and drop it. This one's over, guys. He's calling her out. Uh-oh. Hey. Wow, what a move by Paige. Paige, the shoulders are down. It's going to move. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. Too close for cover. Yeah, and just when you think Paige is done, she fights her way back into it. Here's speed. You got to believe this one. We're looking at complete domination here. Oh, that's different. Big set back. This one is over. Can that keep Paige? And she escapes the submission. Not a lot of people can break out that one, Michael.
Many matches are a test of willingness and stamina, but this one was no exception. Here's another one. With any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win matches, entertaining and action feels at that point. They should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winners.
It's here's the big victory here tonight.
Like that, in a business, you want to come up short. That's just the harsh reality of it.
You got that right, Butler. Again, huge win here tonight. They're on their feet for Mickey.
The following contest is an extreme rules match. Making her way to the ring.
Mickey James.
The following contest is an extreme rules match. Making her way to the ring. From Richmond, Virginia. Mickey James.
A six-time champion. This one has accomplished in her career. And they talk about her all-time great rivalries with three Hall of Famers: Trish Stratus, Lita, and Beth Phoenix. And you're going to look at great matches a mile long. Let's talk about her six women's championships. I think she has an opportunity tonight to make a little bit more history. Byron, it just became iconic.
And her opponent from Sydney, Australia. Mickey James.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you. It was an unbelievable impersonation. She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. Student of Lance storm. Kate Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Myron. Yeah, I can see her. Beautiful and deadly. A true Venus flytrap. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Oh, man, this is going to be great.
Flying for this is right. What a stomp. Good grief. Back elbow. Did you see that? Spinning kick to the gut. She's starting to feel it, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her. Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank. I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect to see her in so much trouble here tonight. Spinning kick! Oh, what impact! You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Taking a shortcut here. You can't let her get away. And an early kick out in this unusual matchup. She came here to fight, not lay down. Oh, kick right on the line. Is that it? Is it over? Super kick! And it's Mickie James making a move. Spiking DDT. Here's her chance. And now, wait. Oh, yeah. Extreme Rules means anything. Corey, Byron did allude to Great Royce is training in Canada. Yeah, she chronic with your best friend Lance Storm. That's one of the reasons why I think this is so good in the ring. I'm just glad Storm's personality didn't rub off on her during training. Mickie James, don't think that one is planned. Lately, that's true. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. If you ask me, guys, matches like this where there are essentially no rules on one giant free-for-all where absolutely anything can happen. No, she's too quick for her. What a slam. Jerry spine. I like the way you describe this match, Byron. It's one giant free-for-all. And while it's exciting to watch, it's absolute torture on these superstars. It is cold. Unfortunately, matches like this usually result in injury. Sometimes serious injury. We're looking at complete domination here. This might be it. Oh, my. Harsh impact. Beautiful technique. She got her with a reversal. Real quick reminder, guys, there are no disqualifications and no countouts missing. Anything is legal. Oh, and there are enough weapons under the ring to fill an armor. Spinning kick to the gut. Big reversal from her there. As Corey mentioned, there's a treasure trove of weapons under the ring. Everything from kendo sticks to steel chairs to fire extinguishers. If you can think about it, it's probably under there. And when that's the case, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hurt. It's a matter of how badly you're going to get hurt. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Kate Royce walks up wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd. I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Kate Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself. Look at it go. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricane Run. I Talked to several people who think she's bitten off more than she can chew here.
Well, that gives new meaning to have a ceiling. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have something.
This could be it. And she kicks out with relative ease. She's still in this one.
Ooh, she shows signs of life. She showed a lot more than that. Oh man, she's rolling now.
It looks like this guy learned very quickly which superstars have what it takes to truly get extreme.
Full weight impact.
And now one more time.
She was on the side.
She goes down hard. She's going to be feeling that one for a while. Be careful not to get disqualified. She counters before it's too late.
Look at her go.
And it's Mickie James making a move. She gets in attack mode. Look out. She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Oh, clothesline.
Some good technique right there.
I think she's trying to prove the point here.
Harsh impact.
And it's Mickie James making a move.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Back now inside the ring. Oh man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. It was suplex. Great usage of her hips. Another one. Could the third time be the charm by her? Big suplex. She's shoulders down. 1, 2, 3.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Critics of these ladies in this WWE might not have been very impressed. Plus, they didn't do some of these things in there.
I remember this part very well.
Nobody can say he didn't earn this win here. Really a solid, totally great performance.
Here is your winner.
Gonna feel the effects of this win for a while.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long time to come.
I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.
The Phoenix, a true pioneer.
The following contest is an extreme rules match. Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, the Amazon, Beth Phoenix.
Without question, one of the best, most purest natural athletes we have ever seen in WWE.
Here comes the two-time champion.
And your opponent, From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Montreal.
Or is that one of the longest championship reigns of all time? So it feels necessary to inform the world that they're not allowed in their personal space. Because Marie feels necessary to inform the entire world that they're not as good as she is. There's the humble attitude. Back to life, exactly. This is a very questionable attitude. Nothing to question, Byron. And there's the bell. Here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
Clothesline and a slam. Oh, look at it. What a strike. Now Beth Phoenix might be in trouble here. She doesn't appear too concerned, however.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
Her opponent really wants to prove a point tonight. And you know what? I think it's worked. Got the shoulders down. Tossed her out like a rag doll. Beth Phoenix quickly breaks the count.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
This could mean trouble. Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Looking defenseless right now. She's got to get back in the ring, Michael. Big slam. She's starting to stagger a bit.
Oh,
so you're going to need to find a way to mount an offense here.
She has to be careful not to let this get out of hand here, guys. Yes, she's in better overall shape than her opponent, but that can change in an instant. I'll tell you, watching Extreme Rules matches make me happy. My in-ring days are behind me. You talk about a treacherous environment to compete in.
What a clothesline! Ouch. Slam down hard. This is a treacherous match indeed, as Corey was saying. I can't even tell you how many times we've seen Extreme Rules matches result in broken bones, stitches, and even trips to a medical facility.
Yeah, but despite all those inherent dangers, these superstars still willingly sign up for Extreme Rules matches. That's what amazes me the most.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. What a stomp. Good grief. Lariat. Caught off guard. You got an Extreme Rules match and wait. Oh no.
Now hold on. Well, let's see where this goes. It's Beth Phoenix with the opening.
She's in full control now. She's got her. He's turning the tables. Ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do. What a stomp. Good grief. Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous little weapons. Then you put the business in. She might have it. Beautiful technique. I told her photo galleries are responsible for a good portion of WWE's.com's huge traffic numbers last month. Whoa, impressive.
You could say that again. I never thought you'd break through for that one.
Slam. This one is over. That might be the end of Maurice. Look at this. And you can put this singles match in the books. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
See, pretty good give and take in this matchup, as these highlights show.
Here is your winner, Unmissable.
Extremely impressive win, guys. And Beth Phoenix has to be happy with that match. As we look on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply unfaithful. You ready for a lucha house party? Yeah, I am. Debuted at 16 years old.
The following contest is a table fight and chair match. Making his way to the ring from Unmissable, weighing in at 175 pounds. Grant Methodist.
King of the ropes. Grand Valley is here, baby.
Grand Valley held titles around the world, almost as many titles as mirrors he shattered.
And here's the opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds. Bobby.
Things just became absolutely glorious. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
From you, Byron. How many times do we have to go through this?
I've been practicing all week. You haven't gotten any better. I tell you, you can't help but just get lost in the entrance of Bobby Roode.
I wish you would just get lost.
This man has won championships around the globe.
The sky is truly the limit for the glorious Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode knows how to make an entrance, and he's got the substance to back it up. Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight. So much can go wrong in a match like this, guys, which is why it's considered one of the most dangerous in all of WWE. What a hurricanrana. This might be it. Oh, my. Oh, what a slam that hurt. Oh, what impact. Nasty impact. He's starting to feel it here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back. Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now. TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight champion. Oh, what impact! Suplex! Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. And the first WWE champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight feel in Houston, Texas that night. It looked like the Viper was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator hit Cena at the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The Viper became immortalized when he grabbed both historic prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm in the ring against Bobby Roode and taking on his never will be, I target his arms. Makes sense, right, Byron? I like your thought process, Michael. He can't lift you up for the world's DDT if he can't use his arms. Very smart. Following up on how to succeed against Roode in addition to the arms, I would think spending some time on his shoulders couldn't hurt. Anything to prevent him from picking you up for the glorious DDT. I'll tell you what, if Roode had zero against the two of you, I'm still putting all my money on the glorious one. Hey, oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, what impact. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, that's the impact. Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder, man. Boom. There's no denying Bobby Roode has had some major moments over the course of his career, but Corey, one that I think you'd rather forget is his match against Drew McIntyre at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Oh, of course, Michael. That was the night where Roode lost his NXT Championship to McIntyre. Definitely a tough night for him. Harsh impact. You gotta believe this one's over. Look out, this is gonna be bad. Oh no, oh no! Byron and Cole, you're both so glass half empty. You mentioned how tough it must have been for Roode to lose the NXT Championship. Truth is, though, he debuted on SmackDown Live just 2 nights later. Let's agree to disagree, Corey. Or at the very least, call it a bittersweet week for Roode. This might be it. Oh my, nice cross body. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Oh boy, he is. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. This could be it. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make it. Just when you thought you had nothing left. One more time. Why not? Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey. Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point. The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There's no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood. Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor. It put Ambrose through a table. That wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship. Oh, the old head scissor. Neckbreaker. That could be it. I just can't get over the physicality of this match.
It has been absolutely brutal.
Nicely done. All right, listen up, morons, especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as a TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E and C.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh my gosh, what a dive!
Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It's interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match that Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those three teams. Each general put it all on the line so they could be WWE Tag Team Champions. These were long matches between them had TLC elements in them. The first official TLC match, sanctioned by WWE, took place at SummerSlam 2000. Of course, Bobby Roode is a decorated veteran of sports entertainment, but in that say, he's got his work feeling great tonight.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Crucifix, head scissor,
Left strike. Oh, what a right!
man, that's some attitude behind it.
It'll destroy your face. Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Oh, I can't believe this. These guys showed flash in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, like these highlights show very well. These fans got their money's worth in this one, as you can see right here.
Here is your winner, Bobby.
Quick win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there. Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet some. On the rise. TLC action. Singles action is done. Royce. And what will be a tremendous career. Here comes Peyton Royce.
The following contest is a table, ladders, and chairs match. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you. Imitating you? It was an unbelievable impersonation. She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. A student of Lance Storm, Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron. Yeah, I can see her. Look, Peyton Royce is extremely talented. Her attitude, that's something else. She's been nothing but sweet to me, Saxton. Francis.
And her Yamaguchi, Japan. The NXT Women's Champion, Kairi Sane.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action. And like we said, to me, like this crowd already picked the one who they get to win this match. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Byron Saxton here to call what will surely be a highly contested matchup. So much can go wrong in a match like this, guys, which is why it's considered one of the most dangerous in all of WWE. Painful attack, focused on the chest. Nailed it. Beautiful technique. Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. No pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring. Suplex. Oh, this might be it. Oh my, dominating shoulder tackle. You gotta believe this one's over. We're looking at complete domination here. She can't take any more of this. Look out! It's starting to go the other way for her. By no means is this dire straits for her, though. Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing. Oh, guys, here's the mat slam. Listen, attitude. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake.
Kyrie saying, big move coming. Beautiful technique.
She's in full control of this one.
Man, I wonder if Kate Morris can survive this. Incoming.
She was on fire.
She's looking at it. 2016 team drop. Truly devastating for her. Hey, Royce man just put this one to bed. She's got something in mind. Reflex move. Not done yet. Going for a cover. Venus blocks her.
Victory is on the horizon.
I don't know. Shane can recover. Probably not. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Kate Morris walks out wearing an iconic t-shirt, you can hear everyone calling from the crowd. I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and like Kate Morris does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself. Well, what impact?
When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic, that seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
They saw things going a bit differently there. I hope so.
Oh, right up the second curveball. Make it sports.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. 2013, WWE once again made history. This is history that's 50 years in the making. The fight for Randy Orton, the WWE champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight champion, who later would leave as WWE World Heavyweight champion. Look at it go. Well, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE champion, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. There was a big fight fatal in Houston, Texas that night.
It looked like the fight was going to win after he handcuffed Cena to the bottom rope, but Cena detached the rope and fought back against Orton. Both men struggled until the Apex Predator ripped Cena off the ladder, forcing him to land face first on a table. The fighter became immortalized. He grabbed both his own prizes and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. The enthusiasm got it back. There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. She's got that gleam in her eyes. Here she comes on the count.
This is terrific.
Impact. Kyrie Snow.
That is gotta be it. Oh, baby. Big time. That's all she wrote, fellas.
Things are not looking very good right now. But have to find a way to regroup.
Body.
Taking on any more damage here could very well aim at the beginning of the end.
These superstars living a little worse than we're.
Okay. There she goes. Back in the ring now. They can't walk after that attack to the back. Broke the tack on the back. At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here bleeding back. Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now. Oh man, she's rolling down. I guess she both these superstars are here to get played on fumes here, guys. When she gets in attack mode, look out. Not good for the back and body. It was aggression, just pure brutality. Easy. She, all right. Yes! Unreal performance. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things here. Highlight for one superstar, both line will tough it. Nobody can say we didn't earn this win. Really a solid 43 points.
Here is your winner. It is
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. And to be honest, Michael, neither of these amazing women have anything to be ashamed of. Byron, it just became iconic. Oh, see it on the floor.
the following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, it is Floyd.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you. Imitating you. It's an unbelievable impersonation. She does a great impression. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. She's the Lance Storm. Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron. Yeah, I can see her. It's deadly. A true Venus flytrap. Look who's in the house.
And her opponent, England,
Without a doubt, Paige has changed this entire women's division. Heck, she's changed the entire WWE. Guys, remember what a few years ago when Paige made her WWE debut and won the women's championships? A truly unforgettable night, not only for Paige, but the entire WWE universe. Paige has revolutionized the game since that very night. And it was that night where we began the transformation from the Divas Revolution to the Women's Evolution. The time for is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now. I am so excited this moment is finally here. And with the women's division as white hot as it is right now, we just know this match is going to be one huge. Cross body! Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, perfect form. See that? Oh, guys, there's a flying with some attitude. Look at this. Oh, the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Everything rushes, just pure brutality, not easy. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Spinning, got this attack. He just took her out with a leg lariat. We're still coming back from that one. Hey, Royce, man, just took she reverses out of it. And now second too soon. Close call there. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Paige with a Paige Turner. Is it enough to end this match? She goes for the cover. And he kicks out with relative ease. She's a warrior, guys. He's got her in her sights. Uh-oh. This is all but over. What a stunner. It's Peyton Lewis kicking it with ease. Still in this one. Paige wants to put it away. Here we go. Paige has got this. It was only about time. We're looking at complete domination here. Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guy. I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billy Kay. It's just a looking good for her, guys. No, it's not, Michael. She looks absolutely out of it. Look at her girl. I knew it. That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billy Kay beat to take home the hardware. There were certainly some big names there, like Amber Moon and Andrade Cien Almas, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away from that. And she's turning with her now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walked in, she's trying to flip the script here. Easier said than done, Michael. So effective. Ethical. Absolutely. But just barely gets out of the way when it comes to Peyton Royce. April is looking to close this thing out. The Venus flytrap. Maybe the trifecta. That's when you put an exclamation point on the end of a mask, guys. Katie's in trouble. She is on fire. And man, she's really mad. And she drops her. That was about as in your face as it gets. She's countering nicely now. Yeah, the second ago, she was almost done. Look at her go. She can put into the control. I think we're about to. Bringing it back between the ropes. That's spinning leg lariat. Man, she knows how to make a comeback. So incredibly devastating. He breaks through. Not done yet. Going right there. A Venus flytrap. I didn't see Paige coming back to go to the cover. Stop for a last bit of energy. I can't believe she kicked out there. Turning the tables, ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do. And what he's going to look for, inside that box. And she's trying to flip the script here. Easier said than done. She is on fire. Now back to the ring. Just tuck her out with a leg ladder. I don't see Taylor's coming back from that one. It works. Suplex. Great usage of her hips. Another one. For the third time being the trumpeter. She did it. She goes for the cover. Somehow still this matchup. It's unbelievable. She's a lady that can break it off and drop it. She's really down. Spinning the leg area. Back and forth and forth now. Wow. Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving her fans their money's worth and more. I just love it when the women put on a show like that one. You can see right here the moment that made this match great. I'm not easily impressed, but that was one of the most entertaining matches I've had the pleasure to see in a while. Wow, huge pinfall win here. These things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count. Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match. Such emotion here. He flex through. Not done yet. Going right there. Venus flytrap. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Can that beat Paige?
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, NXT Tag Team Champion.
WCW success, former WCW champion, and who absolutely bleeds intensity. WCW championship golders, two-time United States champion, one-time WCW tag team champion. Oh, by the way, a WWE Universal champion.
In fact, you go back to WCW is the workers in 1998, where Goldberg defeated 8 members of the NWO.
Goes back when pretty much everybody in WCW was in the NWO. You know what, Byron? They wouldn't let you in either.
Back down the hatches. Here comes the Master Man.
And here's the fight. Weighing in at 385 pounds.
They hurt and trembling with each step. Roman's an absolute force of nature. Terrifyingly powerful.
And you're starting to feel like there's nothing Braun Strowman can't do.
That's one thing we know for a fact Braun Strowman can do, and that is be stopped. The monster among men is unbelievable. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. Last man standing matches are about as barbaric as they come, guys.
It's all about pummeling your opponent to the point where they can no longer stand. The monster among men doesn't ask for permission nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path. Braun Strowman is a leviathan, Saxton. Sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being. You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003. To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match Corey was talking about, that night we saw Shane leap off the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent Kane. And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment. And it was all academic from there. The referee could have counted to 100. Shane was not getting up. And the DDT went. And now it's Goldberg. The slam. He's looking good now, guys. Anything but this. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. That is exactly what Goldberg needed. Of course, Braun Strowman has accomplished so many amazing feats over the years. But guys, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen was how Strowman responded to being taken to Suplex City. As Michael alluded to, Strowman reacted to being taken to Suplex City by actually popping right back up from Brock Lesnar's German suplex. I mean, stuff like that just is not supposed to happen. Yeah, Byron, not only did Strowman immediately pop back up, but then he proceeded to manhandle, or should I say, monster record we've never seen before. I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match. And the beat goes on. And the incredible impact. Oh, what impact. He's left wide open here. I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed about to get back. Goldberg is looking golden right now. He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole. This one's over. Just a step quicker, it looks like. And this match is going to continue. Whoa, Strowman dodged that one. Under a slam. Scoop slam. He looks like he has no idea where he is. Yeah, he is definitely on a dream suit, Michael. Nobody controls the pace of the match quite like this guy.
Inside the ring now. Ali inverted Russian leg sweeps first. He's looking banged up here, guys. It looks like things are about to get even worse. Goldberg is looking at this right now. Slam. I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman. Look at that. Braun Strowman now bleeding profusely. Oh, he's such a tough target. Oh boy, he is good. Hooked up. And here's Goldberg in position now. Here it is. Up a row of strikes. That's what he was looking for, Michael. This match ain't over yet. Is that enough? That's Russian leg sweep. The rip wasn't finished. You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. Here go. Head scissor. Oh boy, he is good. And he's heading back in. He's not looking like himself here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment and it cost him. And I'm sure a lot of people are expecting him to be the last man standing there. The last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Oh man, sorry, this one is over. Dangerous but effective. Anything but this. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Right. Goes down hard. Oh, nasty impact. Whoa, Strowman dodged. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Oh boy, he is good. Not over yet. Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that one. What is Braun Strowman going to do here? You're watching Raw for another 20 years, but the more program Raw splits entertainment. No reason for that. This is a last man standing match, and the physical punishment has begun to take its toll. Up against the barrier now. I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up. I think you're right. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. When this guy's on, look at, he's not going to go quietly. No superstar wins with salt ever does. Nice back rotation suplex. This match ain't over yet. Here it is. Wow, combination punch. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Goldberg better not waste this opportunity. He might have it. Goldberg just barely got out of the way. He's on the clothesline. Here's the delivery. I don't remember the last time I saw Goldberg handled like this. It's evident that Goldberg is feeling it. Tapped into an energy source and he's going strong. Devastating. Wonder what this is all about. I think we'll have to find out for he is good. Hooked up. Suplex. Here's Goldberg in position now. Here it is. Yeah. Here we go. Back to back for being here, guys. You got to do something to get back in this thing. Beautiful technique. And another ref do his job. What an FTO blitz. Nicely done. And this match is going to continue. Goldberg just barely got out of the way. Oh, Strowman got it. He goes. Goldberg just barely got out of the way. Do his job. All right, turns it around. And he's heading back in. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Lightning fast reflexes. The ref wasn't finished. He's not going like this. Here it is. Speed, set, match. This one is over. The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, we'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. Listen to that. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. Over yet. One behind. Here we go. Goldberg sure knows how to get into his opponent's head.
It's like gold superstars have that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight. The head scissor. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Ali. Let the ref do his job. I can't believe everything that's transpired this far. It's been so physical. And the beat goes on. He misses the dive. Unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool. Oh, and it's reversal by Braun Strowman. Took the speed. That's a takedown. Orville just barely got out of the way. Oh boy, he is good. Let the ref do his job. This has been a war. How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me. Especially given how intense the match has been. And there's the speed paid off. The ref doesn't finish. The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, we'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. Now, Braun Strowman's days tapped into an energy source and he's going strong. That's a nasty headbutt. That should do it. There's got to be some point in the match where those spots start to creep in and it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the set down and continue on toward victory. Not over yet. He's in control. He's in full control now. Back in the ring again. Counter here. Here we go. Anything but since. I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. And this match is going to continue. The old head scissor. Better watch out. Goldberg is fired up now. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Let the ref do his job. This match ain't over yet. This might be it. Oh, my. And look at hung up on the set. Get in there, Rob. Oh, boy, he is low. Unboxed up among men. Picks his opponent up. Oh, my gosh, from the heights. Here's his moment, Michael. And the beat goes on.
doing a great job turning it around. He is great. Oh, come on. Let the ref do his job. Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around. You gotta believe this one's over. Nice combination. With the Goldberg, it's coming. The last time I saw Strowman manhandle over the wrist. The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. We're done. And a match sequence. Always it for that. Here it is. Oh, impact. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here. Some WWE fans wouldn't agree, but this is just too much showboating from Goldberg here. He's got him here. It's got him. Oh, a slam. And the beat goes on. Stop. This match ain't over yet. Oh. Incredible power. What a vertical suplex. Uh-oh. What's up? Oh, shoulder first. The ring just shifted. Stop. Across the back of the neck. What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. What a way to win a singles match. Talk about hardcore action. Wow. That was one of the most memorable last man standing matches in the history of this promotion. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE's history. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost. It's a win here tonight for Goldberg. I'm talking about displaying the never say die attitude. It feels as if winning was the only option here tonight. Social media has been buzzing over this match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipated it intensifying. One half of the Australian duo known as the Iconics.
The following contest is a last woman standing match. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Billy Kay.
Billy Kay, Byron, wouldn't allow you to breathe the same air she does. You shouldn't want to hang out with her. It's not really an option, Saxton. Billy Kay exists in a whole world you know nothing about. A world of beauty, a world of danger. Now, how about a world of lies and deceit? Billy Kay, extremely beautiful, extremely dangerous. In a real up-and-comer here in WWE. I talked to Billy Kay about you, and her quote was, "He's too dumb to function." I find that hard to believe. I didn't say it. I was just repeating what I was told by my source. Good service. Here comes the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent.
And her from Hollywood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Rick Morgan, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, the Riott Squad made a shocking debut back in 2017, attacking many of the women in the SmackDown Live locker room, and they got on to great success in WWE. Rick Morgan and his partners in crime are love to turn any situation on its head. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you could show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about. The abuse these competitors are about to put themselves through, the hope of being the last one standing, is almost hard to imagine. Is the fear? Oh my gosh, stop. Good grief. Whoa, what impact? That's right. Rattling. Nothing fancy there. Knee drop. Nasty, so precise. She's taking out some heat, but you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank. This is where we find out how tough she really is, Cole. A match like this can be so exhausting, both mentally and physically. But it's still early here, guys. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more than this to keep her down. It's not over yet. No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. Slam. Sharp knee. Knee drop. That was nasty, so precise. Attacking the knee. She's on the defensive now. What they wonder how much more she has left in the tank. At this point, I don't think she's going to have what it takes to be the last one standing at the end of this match. She's really going to need to reassess her game plan. Guys, we're not used to seeing her like this. I wonder how it's going to inspire. Here comes the cavalry. Wait a minute. Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes the last man standing matches over the years. And perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together. When she gets in a tag, look out. Beautiful technique. Byron, regarding that Cena Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night,
but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on.
I think that caught everybody off guard. Definitely surprised me. And it's Billy Kay showing some agility. Kicks her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
He will go on. Ready for the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
What a stop. Uh-oh. That sledgehammer can cause serious damage. Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
That'll scramble your insides.
Man, let the ref do his job. Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. Folks, this is where superstars become immortals. A win at WrestleMania lives forever in the annals of sports entertainment.
Oh, the old head scissor. No reason for that.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there. But only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? And this match is going to continue. Oh, what a crash. And she's knocked off her feet. I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael. Oh, what a kick. That's it. That's what she needed. It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10. This grueling last man standing match has finally come to an end. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match. Hard landing there.
It's nothing to worry about. Just a little misstep.
You're looking at the winner of this one-on-one match. I got a feeling we're going to be talking about this win for a while. And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
making her way to the ring.
Let's go out here. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, still not officially every way. Oh, official, official, over here. The WWE Universe is chopping the big to finish two competitors. Go ahead. You can count me in on the excitement. I can't wait. Guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week. What I like about her, she's approaching this match the same as she would if the title was on the line. Oh, gosh, there's a slam down hard. Think about dismantling your opponent. Lavishing Russian helped create Rusev's devastating accolade submission. It shouldn't be a surprise that Lana has her own move to finish off the points. A jumping roundhouse kick, appropriately named from the mic. It's frightening to think of all the maneuvers and victories Lana has helped devise over the years. Now the ravishing Russian perfected one for herself, and the Lana kick women's division should be on a high note. The Lana kick is extremely dangerous to an opponent. It puts Lana's athleticism, strength, and martial arts background front and center, as if Lana wasn't intimidating enough. She may be one of the WWE's smallest superstars, but Alexa Bliss has proven herself dangerous in the ring. Byron, what strategy should a competitor use against Little Miss Bliss? Well, Michael, as you mentioned, Bliss is the smallest woman competing in WWE, and you have to use your size advantage against Alexa. Keep her grounded, and you won't get hit by a twisted wrist or insult to injury. Earlier in this matchup, Byron gave me his insight into a strategy against Alexa Bliss. Now, that's Corey. What do you think the key to beating Bliss would be? Normally, I'm being instructed by you asking Saxton about wrestling strategy before me. And I gotta say, there's like so many ways to beat the guys. Even if you ground her, she still has that bodybuilder strength to knock you out. The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match in 2016. It's extremely rare for that. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended the Women's Championship against Natalia. One thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the nature of Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown. Before we start the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalia, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalia's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside. When Natalia had Charlotte locked in a sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Daddy, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalia to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it? One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or had that injury in the past, and people know about it. You're betting a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or shoulder. Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or an injury.
I think that's why it's just as important a submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent. If a superstar can't reverse an opponent's submission, then they're certainly going to be in trouble. Some superstars have more than one submission at their disposal and becomes a pick your poison scenario for their opponent. It also depends on the match. Some submission matches are based on winning via a submission move, and others involve a competitor having to use the specific submission they've chosen. When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13. Bret the Hitman Hart was in a heated rivalry with a Brock star on the line. Look out, Alexa Bliss is... That has got to be it. And I wonder if Lana can survive this. Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had no choice but to appoint mixed martial arts champion Ken Shamrock as a special guest referee. The Hitman didn't waste any time focusing his assault on Austin's injured knee. Steve Austin was busted open, and in the ringside area, it looked like a tornado went through. Once locking the sharpshooter, Austin refused to give up. Stone Cold passed out due to the excruciating pain, which was considered a submission, giving the Hitman the victory. If it's not the greatest match of all time, it's certainly in the discussion. We have Alexa Bliss in action here, and she's been one of the most dominant competitors in the WWE since moving up from NXT. How can the competition earn a win here tonight? I'd say Bliss has one tiny flaw. Take it from the most unflappable commentator in WWE history. Some competitors have temper issues, and getting under the skin of someone like Alexa Bliss is key. Actually, I've been thinking about what I said earlier about Alexa Bliss's temper, and realized that I was way out of line. The guy doesn't have a temper. It's everybody else's fault for being so annoying. Sure, that's very good, but let's hear what you said before. You'll have a front row seat to one of Bliss's temper tantrums. If an opponent can get her that bad, Bliss is prone to making mistakes. At this point, you have to figure that the next person to apply a submission will win. Hey, you're going to get yourself disqualified. She is on fire. Here it comes. You got to believe this one's over. One is not looking so good here, guys. Two from the goddess with insult to injury. This one's over, guys. Looking at it here. Impact. That's gotta be it. Let's go back and take another look. Great move by her right there. She might have it. She's almost out of it. Nope, she releases it. Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her. She's back to the ring now. In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out of a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. On the women's side, think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the Boss, Sasha Banks. Submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I-Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of submissive maneuver. An I-Quit match can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match. That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I-Quit match by using the submission maneuver. For superstars who aren't proficient in submission moves, they enter this type of match at a disadvantage. They can't win, but they need to perfect applying the submission move. Try to do it. We're seeing a lot of new talent in the last during the Mixed Match Challenge. Mostly because I think in order to see that in the last, but also because it was the last first play.
Michael, I agree with your sentiment about the wanting to hear Elias and Bailey in concert, but I agree that nobody thought Lana could win Bailey. After all, she hadn't won a match in WWE like ever. Now, when you have a tag partner in training like the super athlete Rusev, it's just a matter of time before you reach the top of your division. Frankly, I was shocked they didn't win the entire mixed match challenge. Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it. Oh, wow, spun away all the way back here. When Lana pushed her out alongside Rusev in NXT, I don't think many envisioned her as an in-ring performer, but she started to compete and has actually found success as of late. She's staying here, guys. Well, she's got to shake those cobwebs. It is imperative. Lana able to avoid damage. Lana's transition to in-ring performer. The debuts at WrestleMania in 2016 was she would. Last year she beat Bailey in the mixed match challenge and beat Billy Kay to qualify for Money in the Bank. In fact, I'd already say Lana is the best. Alexa Bliss is measured. Corey, she releases the hold. It's like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole. Alexa just plays scary when she gets going like this. Now there's the reversal. She's licking her chops. Yeah, baby dear. Lana is not looking so great here, guys. She's looking lovely, guys. I assure you the apples outside the ring are very, very real. This is a bad situation. Oh, my God. Step forward, leg breaker. What does Alexa Bliss need to do now? Well, that is really not on your side right now, fellas. This type of match is not just rule on your body, but your ego too. Actually, having to submit to your opponent is one of the most humiliating things a competitor can do. If this keeps up, she might just have to do that. Remember, guys, she's been in control for much of this match. It's going to take a lot more than this to keep her down. Suplex. I'll tell you what, this is one we'll be talking about tomorrow in school, that's for sure. This might be it. Oh, my. Miracle suplex. Nice. That's how you wear down your opponent. Beautiful technique. She gets it. Warm up the this. She got to do something fast. It's unnecessary. And it's a nice celebration. You can see the crowd just beaming for her right now. Back into the floor. Alexa is playing with the crowd instead of handling her business here. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss. But it's to injury. Game, set, match. This one is over. That's exactly what Alexa Bliss needed. Here comes Alexa Bliss. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss. Alexa is playing with the crowd instead of handling her business here.
has transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Wow, seems nervous. Referee gonna get a hold of things. Sitting right through. Oh no, this isn't gonna end well. Oh my God, so good, leg breaker. And it's over a surprise circle reversal. And look at hung up on the second. Get in there. Alexa Bliss gets out of the ring. Alexa just plain scary when she's going like this. Two from the goddess with insult to injury. Man, she knows how to make a comeback. She's looking at it. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss. This isn't going to end well. He is being torn apart now. You gotta believe this one's over. Harsh impact. This isn't going to end well. Alexa Bliss is very good shot about expressing herself. This isn't going to end well. Smart strategy, attack the knee. Oh no, this isn't going to end well. So good. She's getting after it, showing great energy. Back of the neck. Insult to injury. She can pick up the win here, guys. She's got her where she wants her. She might have it. Not looking so great here, guys. Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly. Beautiful technique. And step away in the corner. We got it, go. She dodges that one. And it's Alexa Bliss with the reversal. A slow look at Alexa Bliss. She's feeling it. This might be it. They're both falling along, able to do a good damage. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in this something now. She's looking at it. Time to say, it's just, this one is over. She better do something fast. This one's getting up, and she's out. She escapes though. Just when it looked like her night was over, too. Two with the guys with insult to injury. Now, she just needs to finish her off. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss there. For some reason, she lets it go. Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here? Oh, nasty impact. Oh, it is aggression in the corner. Oh, how can this be legal? This can legal. It's still a case. Harsh impact. Oh, nasty impact. You can't believe this one's over. No way. Alexa just plays scary when she gets going like this. Momentum, beautiful technique. Lana is not looking so great here, guys. Insult to injury. Lana is not looking. Alexa Bliss is reflexing. Look at this. If he lets her out, she better have a good reason for this, bro, because she just had Alexa Bliss. I don't think this is going to do it. Alexa Bliss has never been shy about expressing herself. Back between the ropes. Lana seeks Elvis. To the leg sweep. Alexa Bliss is in position. Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it. Oh, let's look at that again. What a move. Doesn't look like she's going to get on the top here. Alexa Bliss is under some heavy assault. This could be dangerous. Oh no, Alexa Bliss just got out. No, Alexa Bliss still dazed. Put me in the shot. Alexa Bliss is under some heavy assault. She almost out of it. No, Alexa Bliss just got out fast. She's in control. Ooh, Alexa just plays scary when she gets going like this. What a match this has been, guys. And it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel two what the guys within so. Look for the big one. She better do something fast. Not so fast. She breaks it. There, evidence of determined features clean off her face. That's all she wrote about. And she releases the hold. Doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here. Once the wrist gets out of the way quickly, she's going now. Showing some thickness there. She's looking at it. She's almost out of it. Able to avoid damage. Takes her down with authority. And she went down like a ton of bricks that time. Alexa Bliss is in position. This one's for good measure. It's not bad. She got it now. She's looking good now, guys. Take a look at this. Start to fight out, guys. Amazingly, she works her way free. Well, there may be no beating her here today. Alexa just plays scary when she gets going like this. Oh, that's unnecessary. Very difficult position to be in right now. Yeah, situations like this usually don't end really pleasant. winning it. She counters before it's too late. Oh, this is not good at all. They really targeted the back on that one. She might have. It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here. Taking out any more damage here. Could very well mean the beginning of the end. You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. And now one more time. She can pick up the wins, guys. Look at this again, guys. This match might just be over. She's looking at it. When she gets in attack mode, look out. She's almost out of it. Look at this. She lets her out. She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tap. I think. Good grief. You're on your vertebrae. Here's one. Insult to injury. Lana is not looking so good here. Here comes Alexa Bliss. It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here. She works around it out. She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though. Shoulder tackle. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured. Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly. She might have it. Now, she just needs to finish her off. You pick up the teeth in the third round. Look out. Alexa Bliss is measuring. Look at her. She better do something fast. Oh, Alexa Bliss now. She better do something fast. Nope, she releases it. Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole. We have seen huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss. Two from the gods with insult to injury. This one's over, guys. Oh, able to avoid damage. Oh, nasty impact. I'll measure it up. Here she comes on the counter. We'll see if she can turn things around. Takes her down. Nice move right there. I see where she's going with this. She reverses out of it. Another second too soon. Works well there. Get out of the way, Lana. In front. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Beautiful technique. Looks like both these superstars have done that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Beautiful drop kick.
Bringing it back into the ring. Alexa Bliss gets out of the ring. Oh, that's unnecessary. This is the beginning of the end. I don't think this is going to do it. No, she escapes the stretch. Responsive blast. But come on, there's no way she's going to tap that. She wants to finish this. Momentum clearly in her corner. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss. Here we go. He's almost out of it. She's looking at it. It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here. She's out. She escapes the hold. Just that's when you put that support on the other. She's almost out of it. She ran out of that one. She's still got a bit of an uphill climb. Here comes Alexa Bliss. She better do something fast. Running towards Alexa Bliss has never been shy about expressing herself. She wants to do this in the ring. Look at her look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Oh, what impact. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, he's wow, it is not looking so good here, guys. Insult to injury. And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago. Here we go. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss. Look out, look out. It's quickly in. It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here. She's out. She escapes the hold. Just when it looked like her night was over, too. Beautiful technique. Ooh, what an elbow. A lot of elbows. She is on fire. She's countering nicely now. Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end. Alexa is playing to the crowd instead of handling her business here. Uh-oh. Watch out. Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy. We've seen a nasty impact. Wow, is not looking so great here, guys. Two, but the goddess within some. She might have it. She's almost out of it. For some reason, she lets it go. Did you ever stop and think that she might have something else planned here?
What a brutal beauty we've seen just got so far here tonight. Someone's going to win the capable of great bursts to that team. She's too quick for her. She's licking her chops. Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it. That's all she was, fellas. Let's look at that one again, guys. Oh, she might win this thing right here. It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here. Nope, she releases it. Well, bad decision made. She's looking at it. She better do something fast. Performance. That's the kind of submission match I would pay to see, and neither one's paying me. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Hope everybody at home sits with DVR, because that was a match we're going to watch again and again and again.
Here's the winner.
That may have been one of those painful submission moves we've seen in a long time. There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent. Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match. Here comes the War Goddess. Her entrance is just as unique as her offensive footwork.
The following contest is making her way to the ring.
Kate's been singles matches coming in here. Certain stars are waiting all day to get their hands on each other. WWE Hall of Famer Barbara King discovered that the sign was successful. There was an accident. This is what he said. She's done. We have proven NXT Women's Champion in the past. Certainly a future Women's Champion on Raw and SmackDown Live. But she is for real. Michael, Roy, you got a friend of me on the go?
And her opponent,
Here because they can get
Naomi is one of the most respected superstars in all of the women's division. The two-time SmackDown Women's Champion and one of the best all-around athletes in the entire WWE Universe. But she continues to back everything she's done in the past and unexpected here in WWE. Every shot to win competition, or seeking the opportunity to get better. That's what fueling the game is all about. Each of these competitors looks to gain momentum with a win tonight. Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win. Guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week. Deep rock. Jawbreaker. Okay. Naomi has built up quite a WrestleMania resume over the last few years, and back-to-back WrestleManias. Naomi earned two impressive milestones, cementing her place in the WWE record books. It must be winning the first ever SmackDown Women's Championship WrestleMania match in 2017, and then winning the Women's Battle Royal, and Naomi's going for it. She has some reason to be concerned here. I clear up the revisionist history you see people about me. She fights out, but that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael. Naomi in trouble now. He's going to have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand. Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank. Watching this match, guys, I can't help but be reminded of the classic WrestleMania tournament battle between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Without a doubt, a main event for the ages. And the winner, too good. So, trying to get precision. Stop. Really? As Tyler mentioned, the WrestleMania 12 match was without a question a legendary encounter. And I think a lot of players remember so fondly is because after 60 minutes, the score was still 0-0. Yeah, but in overtime, HBK was able to realize his boyhood dream following a little sweet chin music. Tying up the legs now. Oh, look at the surfboard. Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh. Just too fast for her. Punching at the in the past few years, Corey. One thing I know is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched. I'm discreet playing for her job. Makes her so hard to defeat. Nearly impossible to game plan. How do you prepare for a woman who refuses to lose? We're watching a complete domination here. And she's back to the ring now. As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no women. That said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember and take over New Orleans would be a good approach. Or as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious, much like Shayna did. Over the run. Yeah, that is just careless intent. So many things are said about Naomi's athleticism and aerial abilities, but when the superstar locks in her bad place submission, her opponent taps her.
It's worth noting that an amazing 8 Great American Bath openings took place in this great city of Baltimore. We all know how devastating Naomi's rear view finishing move is, but to see how she's developed this submission maneuver and the excruciating pain her opponents endure, it's no wonder the hold is called a bad place. Naomi's got no moves you can count, and I think she has a piece she can use to finish off an opponent. The bad place submission shows how she's developed as a competitor in different ways she can cover a challenge. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Here she comes on the counter. We'll see if she can turn things around. When it comes to Ironman matches, I have to say that gaining an early advantage over your opponent is so very crucial. So how you defeated Big Tom. Byron mentioned gaining the early advantage, and I absolutely agree. The last thing you want is to be playing catch-up the whole match. Wow, did you guys come up with that amazing analysis yourselves? Come on, of course nobody wants to play from behind. The Jerry's fine. Harsh impact. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a big fight feel in the arena tonight, which comes as no surprise because not every day you see an Ironman match like this. Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching. She's got her. I agree with Michael's big fight fear assessment. It seems every time we get an Ironman match, it is so dense in the arena. I need to thank Shawn Michaels for setting the standard at WrestleMania 12. And since then, fans have been beside themselves each time one of these matches gets announced. Oh man, Ember Moon is really feeling the pressure. She's in control. Well, he knew the body her. That's one way to surprise an opponent. And Ember Moon, too quick. I lose that one. One thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown at her. I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year. And she's toying with her now. Ember Moon is stunner! Foolish letting her off now. I see where she's going with this. Ember Moon is That's it. That's what she needed. Back to the ring now. Guys, I'm talking superstars who've competed in Ironman matches. Each and every one of them said that there's almost no preparing for the grueling nature of this contest. Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game. Oh man, she's rolling now. Down to the floor. The medical staff might
can't say otherwise. This superstar's injury isn't even... Please, that's what this superstar told me. She's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it. This might be it. Oh, my. Back now inside the ring. And Naomi manages to reverse out of that. There she goes, back in the ring now. Goes to the outside. Not going to win. Look at this. She shows signs of life. She's showing a lot more than that. Oh man, Naomi is feeling aggressive. Oh man, Naomi is feeling aggressive. She's in full control now. Ember Moon is getting ready. Look at that. This match is slipping away from Naomi here. Look at it go. Oh man, Ember Moon is really feeling the pressure. Is really feeling the pressure. Ember Moon is getting that's following all the way back here. The situation just got real bad for Naomi. Good night. What a stop. This match is slipping away from Naomi here. She wants to do this in the ring. Close to getting a count out here. Nah, this is just some strategic gamesmanship. Oh man, Ember Moon is really feeling the pressure. She gets the ball. Right to the face. What should Naomi's mindset be at this point? I think this match is starting to take it all over, guys. She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense. We know it. Oh, you. Let's look at this again. He's in control now. She goes for the cover. And actually scores the ball. Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. If she's not careful, she's going to put herself in some serious trouble here. I really expected much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty shocked to see her absorb so much punishment. Oh man, this match is so evenly matched. It's unbelievable. Any one of these women can win at this point. And here's a cover. And there's a kick out and one. He's still in this one. Oh, what impact. And Ember Moon is fading fast here, guys. This is a chance she'll be able to recover from this. And a pin attempt. Ember Moon with an easy kick out. She just will not give up, Cole. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a lead heart. Let me defense this right now. She's going to get back in the ring
ankle. And the grab sustained by Naomi. She could be on her way out. He looks dangerously close to losing this match right here, guys. These women, welcome back. Big move coming. Oh, man, Ember Moon is really feeling the press. She reverses out of it, and not a second too soon. Good spell there.